Alright, we got the Gwen Prix, day 3. Man, Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes in some version of Storm. Take a look at the all fired up node real quick. It goes to say Johnny's face, or his face, Johnny's Malburn. Looking across the table, he watched an eye as Ghost Rider nonchalantly down another ghost pepper. The Human Torch gritted his teeth and took another bite. Flame on! Ghost Rider's too spicy to be stunned. So here this would be a Deadpool random cover as a reward, and then call down the thunder. Storm surveyed the two contenders from atop her silver throne, the crowd positively charged with excitement. Wiccan and Thor both show great promise, she thought, but there can only be one victor in the Thunderdome. Storm is too shocking to be stunned, and the reward here is Doctor Strange. So apparently we got to use some version of Thor and Wiccan, but I mean apparently we can use anybody else, but those are the two required characters. Well, Jane Foster Thor and then Wiccan, and then here for the Robbie Reyes, some version of Human Torch 3-star, or you can use any character in your roster. Now I'm gonna look and see what do I really need. Do I really need Doctor Strange or do I need Deadpool? Deadpool just reached his milestone with a legendary token, so that's ISO 8. And then my other Doctor Strange, well, I'm not gonna worry about my other Doctor Strange. Not, because it's gonna be a random cover, even though I can't save it. It'll be a while before his rewards mature. So we're gonna go after the Deadpool, but let's at least look at the Storm node. We know Storm is going to generate charge tiles with her black ability. Actually, let's actually look at my Storm. Get the powers correct, because the Storm does some things. Like I mentioned in previous videos, like there's some abilities that I kind of remember with her, some I don't. I know she can transform team up tiles into basic tiles and all that jazz. Alright, Gathering Clouds, since we know this year is at 5. The passive component at the start of the turn convert one basic black tile into a black charge tile. The active component costs 9 black. It deals damage to the enemy team, destroys all charge tiles on the board, and destroy tiles generated this way don't generate AP or deal damage. So that's going to be pretty nasty. You're going to want to avoid her matching those black charge tiles as much as you can, so she can't be stunned. You can use the charge tiles to your advantage. Ice Storms, this is at 4. It costs 10 green. Choose a colored tile and destroy 7 tiles of that color. Charge tiles are included in this, but tiles destroyed this way do not generate AP. And then Aurora Totalis. Choose a colored tile and convert 6 team-up tiles into basic colors. Well, basic tiles of that color, then convert 2 basic tiles of that color into charge tiles. So that feeds into her her making charge tiles and a lot of nasty things going off. Um, so if I were to do this node here, well, since since Storm can't be stunned, they didn't say anything about her not being sent airborne. Bring in a character that can send her airborne, like Nova. Nova happens to chase after two of her colors, yellow, yellow and black. You can chase red, send her airborne, go nuts. Another character that can send folks airborne, Riri Williams. You don't have to worry about any enemy special tiles on the board because charge tiles are neutral. 10 Storm airborne. There you go. Or if you want to pair her up with Ragnarok, get that infinite wind turn rolling. That'll be your other best bet. Now if you want to send yourself airborne, I would go with Vulture, obviously. Since he likes to generate black, Storm loves giving out black charge tiles, so you would just need another character to keep quote unquote healthy while Vulture is airborne. So any one of the healers, the multitude of healers in 4-star land, someone like a X23 or someone like that there. Carolina Dean, another person you could send airborne. I mean, use to send airborne. I wouldn't use Black Cat because, well, Storm can't be stunned. And same with Ronin Hawkeye. Doesn't do you any good. If you were to use the team of Wiccan and Jane Foster Thor, remember Jane Foster can't bring the hammer down with her stun, so you got to keep that in mind. Wiccan, once you get enough AP for his Power of the Demiurge, he'll be out in front tanking the damage, but you also got to remember how much of a difference level wise will your Wiccan be from Jane Foster Thor or vice versa. If I were to do it, my Jane Foster's at 348. My Wiccan should be somewhere in the 330s, I think. Oh, 324. So yeah, we got a significant difference. So when surprise, well, okay, he would be taking green and maybe blue, but that's a reach. 110. Okay, so Jane would be taking yellow for sure, and I'll double check. Yeah, she would just about be tanking everything. Well, no, she'd just be taking red and yellow, and he can tank green and blue because, well, the reason why green, because I got the Hulkling support, and +2 Jane's green is pretty weak at 18, and Wickens is definitely greater than 18, even with the support. But you would go out to the two of them, then I mean you would go make sure that you got your AP for all your colors. Then you would drop your magical barrier down for Wiccan. So that way he could reduce a little bit of the damage and and go from there. If you get a happen to get enough green for chain lightning, well, make sure that you target one of your countdown tiles, because again, storm isn't going to generate any special tiles on the board for you to take advantage of. Here with the Ghost Rider node, and since we're allowed to bring in another character, so I want to make sure that, okay, he's not required. Cool, but we'll bring him in as a required character just in case. Johnny's gonna be a meat bag, to say the least. Let me think here. I was thinking Invisible Woman. The reason why that there, I get enough yellow, I can go invisible and hide behind invisibility, and yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just hide behind invisibility. Since Robbie Reyes can't be stunned, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a nuisance, to say the least. So now we just gotta deny black. Red will stun us, but I'm gonna have to deal with that when the stun happens. Alright. Now Sue will be visible. We got no matchable yellows. Let's drop force bubbles. Let's grant ourselves invisibility and then hit Inferno, because we wanted to make sure that we still had enough yellow to properly activate Sue's powers. Now again, deny black. Doesn't matter if he gets rid of our protect tile. Again, all we're focused on is keeping that that invisibility tile protected. Johnny can get stunned, he can die. Again, all you were a meat slab, dude. Your power doesn't target my man. It doesn't target invisible opponents. Let's make the match going this way. Judgment Day, yawn. Alright, we'll drop out another. Actually, hang on, because I don't wanna accidentally drop down an invisibility tile and then it easily gets matched away. Now we can. Well, actually, nope. Match 5s. Now let's throw it out there. Yeah, great. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh well. But now we got 2 invisibility tiles, so now I don't have to worry too much about it being matched away. Make a match 4 here. We'll get to more of these force bubble tiles and hopefully lock some of these here away. Now, I probably should have explained Robbie Reyes' powers, but it's it's not anything really too out there. Well, since the fight's almost over, I'll do it real quick. Um, Green ability costs 9, creates repeater tiles, destroys green, black, and red. They go down to the bottom of the board. They do damage, and then destroy tiles deal 3 times their damage. Red um, stuns the target for 1 turn if the target makes a match or does some sort of damage. Um, but yeah, okay, in this case makes a match. They get dealt damage, and then the black is just it's similar to Ghost Rider. 4 stars black, costs 10. It does damage to the targeted enemy, but in this case here, if the targeted enemy happens to do more damage, it does a secondary amount of damage as well. I had a really quick and dirty explanation about Ghost Rider. Now this right here, well yeah, it's pretty much over. I'm dropping a team up tile just because, and I got massive invisibility tile. I said, I ain't gonna say it's really easy, but it can be annoying if you don't have proper ways to protect your invisibility tile. Well, I probably could have took the Doctor Strange, seeing as though he was featured in the Lethal Intent PvP event. But hey, more rewards, more everything. Now tomorrow we got day 4, and then Sunday we got day 5. So if you haven't done any of these here yet, by far the hardest ones are gonna be the day 3 nodes. Day 2, if you remember yesterday's video, yeah, I kind of struggled a bit with that there. But this day here, again, invisibility always works. So let me upload this here up to YouTube, of course, because by the time you guys see this here, I would have been done recording this here. So yeah, you guys have a good one.